Let's get ready to rumble!
Good evening, this is the Asian Session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we are live every weekday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. All right, good evening, y'all. How y'all doing? Hope everyone had a good New York session. And yeah, man, let's see what GJ has in store for us here. Yeah, sorry I'm a little bit late. I mean, we wouldn't have taken this move regardless because we have no top wick over here. Well, we have a little bit of a top wick, not much though, but still. All right, let's do a quick rundown of GJ here. So we're only gonna focus on GJ here. To be honest, it might be a quick stream. I know I just hopped on, but it might be a real quick one because I'm not really gonna look at gold too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to gold. Or maybe we will. We'll see. I don't want to. All right, I want to focus mainly on GJ, but I mean, if the 4-hour closes in a way that I can't ignore it, then sure, you know what I mean. What can a man do, right? All right, so let's take a quick rundown of GJ. So monthly here, now we flipped, right? We've driven down. Looks like we're gonna continue to drive past this this support, right? Looks like we're gonna continue to drive past this support at 190.4 here, right? So now the question is, are we gonna continue driving down all the way to fill this range on the monthly, or are we gonna find some support? You know, we're gonna find support somewhere and eventually start to push back up. So I mean, looking left, most likely you will, right? If we're just looking left here, most likely we will fill this range to the left, right, towards 187.7. Yeah, because I'm not really seeing any levels that we could potentially bounce off of. I mean, if this candle, yeah, I mean, as long as this monthly candle can bounce off of something here and then close above, we're most likely gonna continue pushing up. Yeah, I mean, looking to the left here, most times that you've entered into this range, right, that you've broken into this range from above or below, you end up filling the range, right? So if you look here, you close below, you feel the range, right? Yeah, you close below, fill the range. Let me see. Yeah, so I mean, not even just closing below. Most of the candles that have come in here, right? Most of the monthly candles that have wicks in this level filled the range, right? You fill the range with the wicks. So I mean, yeah, we might just mirror something similar to this, right? I mean, let me see. How's the current? So current candle close bearish. We have this whole range now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how much we push down here. We'll see how much we push down here. There's really nothing that's, there's really nothing telling me, exactly how much that we will push down. There's really nothing signifying it on, at least on the monthly time frame. There's nothing that's giving me a clear indication of how far we're gonna push. But yeah, we'll see though. But now you're starting to push past this support right here. So most likely you're gonna drive down here for how many pips or for how long, I don't know, right? But now that you've driven past this level, if you start having those closures on the lower time frame below this level here, which I think you have, you might just start seeing price push down a lot more to the downside. All right, going to the weekly, right? The weekly, right? We saw that we created that top wick, and what did we say during the New York session? Most likely we're gonna come down, create a steeper bottom wick. Even if we're gonna push up, we're most likely still gonna come down, create this steeper bottom wick, right? Which is what you're doing right now, which is what pretty much you've done. So I mean, at this point, if you are gonna flip bullish, you have the green light, right? You have the green light to flip bullish if you are gonna flip bullish here. So I mean, you have a level, you have potential level of rejections here and here, right? So I mean, yeah, you're currently trading within potential levels of rejection, right? So I mean, you might start pushing back up here. We don't really know yet. We'll see how we're forming on the lower time frames, but this is a potential level of rejection on the weekly, so we want to pay attention to that as well. All right, moving on to the daily close bearish but respecting. So daily close bearish, respecting this support right here. So I mean, the fact that we're tapping into this level now, which is a pretty significant or let me say a range, right? So the range that's formed by, I'd say this daily level and this line right here, yeah, I'd say we're tapping into a pretty significant level on the weekly. I mean, if we were gonna drive past this level, right, given the way we closed on the previous daily, if we are gonna drive down past that level, you would reckon you would at least come up for a steeper top wick, no? Right? I would think so. I would think that you would come up for a steeper top wick. Because I mean, if you look here, right, if you look right here, you'll see this bearish closure. You see how you had this bearish closure, right? We closed bearish, respecting this same level, right? Respecting this this level down here. Or sorry, look at it, look at this candle to the left, this one, right? You had this bearish closure respecting this level here. What did this next candle do? Came down and then respected this level, came up for what seems to be a top wick, right? And then we continue to push down. So think of these two candles as one move, right? Think of these two candles as one move. We basically came down, tapped into this level, came back up, tapped into this level, right? And then this candle pushed straight down, right? Because we've already tapped in there and then we drove down, right? So think of that candle as one move. So that's what we did there. So now if you're gonna mirror this move here, right? If you're gonna mirror this move with how we're forming right now, we've come down, we haven't quite tapped into this level, right? So you would expect to tap into this level first, then come up here and then drive down, right? So we'll see what happens with that. But all that means is we do have some room to still drive down here, right, before we start considering any buys. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if we tap into 189.8 and we close respecting, then it's pretty much wraps, right? It's pretty much wraps. But if we can get some sales towards 189.8, then potentially we might take a position, right? We might take that position potentially, but we'll see. We will see. All right, moving on to the 4 hour time frame. I mean, yeah, our levels are pretty constant here. Yeah, I don't really need to move anything around here. Our levels are pretty much the same as they were in New York. All right, cool. Let me see. So this level is what is this level here? Oh, that's the daily, right? Okay, so that's a daily level. It's a 4 hour level as well. Okay, let's see. Put this here. All right, so on the hourly, I mean, that daily did still close bearish, so I am technically still looking for the sells, right? And we do have that. We most likely will come down here and tap 189.8. Yeah, before coming up for that top wick potentially. Okay, let's see. Hourly flipping. What does the 4 hour look like? I mean, if this 4 hour manages to close bullish somehow, then for sure we'll take the buys, right? Because now you have this closure, this previous 4 hour closing, no bottom wick signifying end of range, and you have this bottom wick now, or this current 4 hour now creating a bottom wick. So if you end up closing bullish back into this range, you could take those buys to fill this range to the top, right? Which would be this level here, right? Yeah, which I would expect to get tapped regardless. Even if we were gonna drive down, I do think we will still tap this level as long as we're still respecting here, right? Yeah, as long as we're still respecting that daily level, we're most likely gonna drive up and tap into 191.1. All right, cool. Sorry if I'm sort of speed running the analysis here, but you know, we're about to close in 10 minutes, so I'm just trying to be prepared for that. All right, so I mean, again, I'm not a fan of these levels that we're currently trading in. I'm not a fan of those levels. They're not the best looking levels, to be honest with you. You see how we have all this wicks inside this level? I'm not really a fan of that, but hey, if we can get an entry, if we can get an entry, we get an entry, right? All right, cool. Let's see. Yeah, in terms of levels, this is pretty much my levels, right? These are pretty much my levels here. Now we just have to wait and see how price wants to form here. Yeah, I'm not taking anything inside this range, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not taking anything inside this range. This 30 still has no top wick, so keep that in mind, right? You might flip here. I mean, you have 9 minutes left, right? So you still have time to flip. You still have time to flip on that candle, right? So 30-minute flip would be what? 30-minute flip would be that would, yeah, if that 30 flips, most likely this hourly will flip too. And there's then a potential that the 4 hour flips as well, right? So I mean, if that 4 hour flips, closes bullish above back into this range, right, this range right here, I mean, I wouldn't see a reason not to take those buys, to be honest with you. I wouldn't see a reason not to take those buys. Yeah, signifying the range. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Yeah, it might be a quick stream, y'all. My fault. I wanted to hop on at like 7:30, but you know, I had to do something. So I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. So we're not gonna have a stream tomorrow. That's why I you know, I try to get this one in, you know what I mean? Oh, let me clear the trades taken. That's from New York. That is from New York session. Let me see. Trades taken. Clear that off. All right, cool. All right, man. Let's see what we can get here, or if we can get something. Let's see if we can get something. I hope my mic is on. Yeah, it is. Okay. Chilling. We chilling. As for gold, yeah, I really don't want to even look at gold, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at gold. If gold does something, c'est la vie, but I don't really want to look at gold tonight. Just focus on GJ, and yeah, if we get something, we get some, we'll take it. If not, that'll be a night. That will be good night. I'll stream Asian session tomorrow as well, because I'm not gonna be here for New York. So God willing, I'll stream Asian session as well. All right, let's see though. Let's see. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. You know what GJ likes to do when we're about to close on the 4 hour, right? Likes to do some fuckery. Right? Likes to make the move before we close, just so we can't get in. Cause it's a dickhead like that. Cause GJ is a dickhead like that. Talk to God. He hit me right back. I don't like that. Cause you like that. He says, son, just you on the right track. The coppers want my black head. Okay, we're pushing up. We're pushing up. So last 5 minutes here. That last 5 or previous 5 closed bullish above. This one might close bullish too. Let's see what happens. Yeah, now you're starting to see some volume. Yeah, like I said, GJ is a dickhead. It'll literally make the move before we have a chance to get in. Like on the last 5 minutes of this candle or something, right? I mean, look how heavily we're pushing up right now. Yeah, look how heavily we're pushing up right now. So I mean, that's just what GJ does, isn't it? That's just what GJ does. But yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. We flip on that candle most likely. Let me see. Let me see. What do we close respecting? Close respecting this, right? Yeah. I mean, if we flip on this candle, I'm not gonna take it, but if we flip on this candle, I don't see a reason why we wouldn't drive up here. I don't see why we wouldn't at least fill this wick to the left, which is about a 20 pip move. Yeah, I can't really take it. Yeah, I can't really take that though. If we were taking this position, it'll probably be at these highs, and at that point, I mean, yeah, it's not the best place to take a buy. It's not the best entry. Yeah, let's see how this 4 hour closes. Let's see how this 4 hour closes, and we'll potentially be in a position. Yeah, vibe out for now though. I'll be right back. I will be right back for the 4 hour close. He said, get your white bay. Gbpjpy. I think I'm gonna start playing real music, and no, they'll take down the stream, right? If I start playing real music. Yeah. Yeah, let's see how this closes though. Damn, bro, do I have a cold or something? What the fuck's wrong with my voice? Yeah, let's see how this closes in about 3 minutes. Vibe out for now though. I'll be right back. My fault, I didn't mute my mic. All right, we back. 1 minute for a 4-hour close here. Okay, so it's looking like we're gonna close right at this daily level, or maybe below, maybe. 30 seconds left for a closure here. Okay, so that's the daily level there. Oh, the hourly need to close below there. All right, 30, 30 say. Actually, nah, I prefer this right here. Okay, so we just closed. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this closer, to be honest. I've closed is barely respect. Then you have this, right? So you close respecting this. So if we can come up, all right, we need a top wick. We need a top wick towards let me see. We need a top wick towards here. We need a top wick towards here, and we'll consider those cells. It says, son, just put your trust in me on the right track. Somewhere between those two. Okay. All right, so we need a top wick. Is this a good enough top wick? Not really. Not really. Not really. Nah, I want a better top of this level here. Cause just the fact that we close respecting this level here, I really need this top wick to be perfect before I start considering the cells. I mean, the 4-hour looks fuego, right? I mean, the 4-hour looks perfect. The 4-hour looks perfect. If we can get a steeper top wick here though, towards this level, this is a perfect position. I might take the wick entry. Maybe. I might take the wick entry. I'm just thinking, where did we... Yeah, we didn't really reject off of a... Yeah, let me see. Yeah. I mean, we didn't reject off a level per se. Alright, so... Put 10... Okay, so that's your first... Alright, if we flip now, I'll take a sell. If we flip, I'll take a sell. Let me just see something here. Okay, let's drive up. Okay. Yeah, if we flip here, I'll take a sell. So 30. Actually, no, I won't. Damn, but this is backed by the 4. So I'm just thinking here. I mean, this is backed by the 4. This is backed by the 4. Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer if we come up and make the top wick towards here. That would make this a lot more of a sure entry, right? If we can make the top wick towards here instead, that would make this a lot more of a sure entry. But as it stands right now, we could just come down, create a bottom wick, and then continue to drive back up to create that steeper top wick, right? So what I'm gonna do here, I'm actually gonna wait for a 5-minute closure below. Yeah, I'm either gonna wait for the steeper top wick over here, or I'm gonna wait for the 5-minute closer below. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. If we're taking this position, if we are taking this position, where would our stops be? Let me see. So I mean, if that daily flips, you're not fucked if the daily flips. You have your position here, so you could reject off of this level. So this is worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario, you close above and you start approaching these highs over here. All right, so these highs right here. Oh, really? It'll be this, huh? But if we're taking that after the closer though, I really shouldn't come back up, should it? Yeah, so instead of this, I'll consider this. All right, cool. All right, so we've made this top wick now, right? So I'm actually thinking, can we take this wick entry? And if we do, where would our stops need to be? Can we take this wick entry here? I don't think this is tapped into a level where we would just continue this push up without making a bottom wick. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll tell you what, if we come let me see. Yeah, if we come all the way up here, I'll take a wick entry. And then at that point, our stops would need to be above these peaks right here, these highs over here. Right? Yeah, right above that. All right, cool. Let's see what happens. You're still pushing up here. All right, so boom, right there. This is a perfect top wick. So the only reason I haven't taken an entry here, I'm not gonna take this wick entry is just for the fact that we actually close respecting this support, right? And we have this 5-minute that just closed as well. We have a 5-minute candle just closed. Of course, we're still respecting this level here. I mean, if this 5-minute closes bearish, then, you know, potentially we might take some early sells. But right now, it's looking like this is going to be maybe a 15-minute closure. We might wait for the 15-minute close, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I mean, I'm as tempted as I am to take the wick entries from here. Yeah, I mean, we close respecting that level. I mean, I know we have no bottom wick. Look how this 5 closed too. No bottom wick on both of these candles. Negative RR. I mean, I don't look for negative RR, but if it's negative, it's negative, right? As long as it makes sense, then yeah, I don't mind negative RR. Let me say that. All right. I don't mind negative RR. All right, that 5 is flipping. Yeah, let's see how that. Let's see how this 5 closes. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with my voice, dog. I don't know what happened. My shit is fucked. Okay, we're coming for a flip now, it seems. Seems like we're coming down for a flip now. Yeah, why would you not drive down if you're flip. That's 35 is a problem. Okay, so the only way I'm taking the flip off rip is if we close below this level on the 5. All right. If I highly doubt we're gonna do that, but if we close below this level on the 5, I'll take the flip off rip. The flip of this candle off rip. But as things are standing right now, if we continue to close like this, I'm gonna have to wait for the 15-minute closure. Hopefully that 15 can flip and close bearish without driving, and then we can take the sells. But 5 minutes is a lot of, I mean, it's a long time, or it's at least 5 minutes is enough time for us to drive down. So if we're not taking that flip off rip, we might just miss the move, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And Jay on my neck. Yeah. So if you look at this this level where we basically turn tail. I mean, look, we have a wick, right? We have wicks towards this level driving us up, right? We have wicks towards this level that drove us up in the past, right? So even though we don't really have a bottom wick here, you want to be careful. You might not even make a bottom wick if you're gonna drive up. You might not make a bottom wick. I mean, that being said, am I still willing to take this wick entry up here? Well, we'll see how the 15 closes. We'll see how the 15 closes. If that 15 basically closes respecting this current level here, right? If we don't flip here, if we just close respecting here, if we come up no bottom wick, tap into this level, I'll take the sells. I'll take the wick entry sells, right? But for now, I'm waiting more for the 15 to flip and close bearish for us to continue taking sells here. All right, y'all vibe out. I'll be right back. Vibe out. I will be right back. I need some tea or something. I don't know what just went up with my voice, man. What the butt? All right, I'll be right back. I mean, if we flip here, we might drive without actually getting an entry. We might just drive, but hey, c'est la vie. I'd prefer to get the more probable entries, right? I prefer we close bearish and then I'll take a sell. Yeah, so we'll see what happens though. Yeah, y'all vibe out for 3 minutes. I'll be right back. There goes your 15 close. There goes your 15-minute closure. At 15 close bullish. 30 is still in play here. We might flip and start driving down. Okay, so that 5 finally closed bearish at the level. 15 close respecting, but you're still above here. All right, cool. So 30 flip will drive down. It's a 4 hour. Okay. So let's let's see a 5-minute closure below. If we can get this 5-minute close below, we'll be in there. If not, c'est la vie. Yeah, I don't want to take the it's either we took the wick entry, or we wait for a 5 closure, because I'm not keen on taking this flip off rip, because basically this level that we respected, we've driven up from in the past, right, on the higher time frames. So if we look at where this wicks, so let me go to the hourly. So if you look at where this wick is, right, you see where this wick is? That's exactly where we closed respecting. So the fact that we don't have a bottom wick here doesn't really mean much, right? It doesn't really mean much. I do think you're gonna make a bottom wick, even if you're gonna drive up. I do think you're gonna make a bottom wick here, but yeah, I can't really take that off rip, not yet anyways. Yeah, it's either we took the wick entry up here, which I mean I didn't take, clearly I didn't take, but hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Yeah, it's Asian session too, so I'm not really trying to mess around and find out. It would have been a good entry though. Well, in hindsight anyways, I don't mean in general. Yeah, I mean right here we would have been BE, because you're coming back to this level now. So we would have been BE right there. Yeah, you want to see this flip and have like at least a 5-minute closure. You want to see the flip accompanied by at least a 5-minute closure, and then we can get involved. I'm not gonna take it off rip though. Not off rip. All right, yeah, let's lock in though. Let's lock in. We might see something going on here. We might see something going on. Where your mom at? Where your mom at? 91.4. That's exactly the level too. Nice. All right. Where your mom at, huh? Where your mom at? Oof, that would have been a sniper entry and a half. Okay, let's see. All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. He says it in it. No, I mean, you're on the right track. This cup is one more. All right, 10 seconds left for this 5 to close. Let's see what happens. Most likely not gonna close. I mean, we're closing below here. All right, we're closing below there. Okay, yeah, this is Eesh, close no bottom wick on the 5, right? Okay, let me see. We need a top wick towards where now? Got a top wick towards, okay, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all we need, no? Let me see. All right, okay. So, in terms of a top wick, that's all we need right there. For that 5, even better. Even better top wick now. Yeah, if you end up flipping here, you might drive. When you close no bottom wick here, yeah, you see this formation right here, close no bottom wick. Yeah, close no bottom wick. 1530 coming for this flip. I'm not gonna rush anything here. I'm gonna wait for this 5 to close. I'm gonna wait for this 5 to close. We might miss the move here, but it is what it is. If we miss it, it is what it is. I'm gonna wait for the 5 to close, and then if we close below, I'm gonna take that off rip. I'm gonna take the sells off rip. Gbpjpy. We chilling with Podolsky. Gbpjpy. Yeah. We're flipping up, flipping down, flipping up, flipping down. Let's see. Interesting. All right, 3 minutes here for a 5 closure. Let's see what happens. We might just, you know, break those lows and drive all the way down. If that happens, I mean, there's a good chance it might happen, but if it happens, c'est la vie, right? We'll get another entry in New York session. We live to fight another day. All right, you're coming to flip now. You're about to get your flip. About to get that flip. Yeah, if you don't want to be in here, you might just want to close your eyes because we might just drive all the way down. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 5 to close, and yeah, once we close on this 5, we'll see whether we're getting in or not. See, 197 point what? Point what? 91.4. Wait, what? 91.4. Right there. Yeah, it's 8.27. All right, so 2 minutes left for a closure. Let's see what I'm going. No rush here, no rush. 2 minutes left. Let's see what goes on. I'll be right back. All right, so yeah, not the best closures there, so we're gonna wait for the 30. Let's see if this 30 can close below. Let's see if this 30 can close below, and we will take the sells. All right. All right, we back. 30-minute closer in about 20 seconds. Let's see. Okay. Well, looks like we're closing respecting. I tell you this though. If we end up not, not making a move during this session, then very high chance we move during London. Right? If this 4-hour candle never flips in this session, very high chance you're gonna flip during London and drive, right? So if you're gonna trade London, that might be some good news for you. All right, so 30-minute closed. We're still respecting this level. All right, now we're pushing up. Okay, so if we come all the way up here, I'm gonna take a sell. Yeah, if we come up here before we flip, I'll take a sell. Let's see. Feeling like I'm supposed to keep you on the right path. This cup is warm up. And it's like that. All right, I think the 30 just flipped, right? Yeah, 30 just flipped. 30 did in fact just flip. So we actually might not do jack nothing here. We might do absolutely nothing for this session. Just curious to see how gold closed. Not really gonna look at that for this session, but just curious. I mean, so we flipped now on this 30. We've made the bottom wick. So the wick entries are pretty much out of the question now. I'm not really looking to take wick entries. Yeah, so we're really gonna need to see a closure on the 15, a pretty nice closure on the 15 to get in here, right? I'm not, and like I said, I believe I said this during New York, but I'm not those 10 p.m. trades, the trades taken after 10 p.m. Yeah, the record isn't looking too good for those. Granted, they're not a lot. It is a handful, right? But you know, my track record with those trades after 10 p.m. right now is not the best. I think I'm like 0-3 for trades after 10 p.m. All right, let's see. This 5 is about to close. We might close respecting again. So you're sort of forming a small consolidation here now. Or we might close above. Let's see. GJ, can you do something for me? Alright, we're making our way up here. I'm trying to think if I can still take this wick entry. I mean, let's see how the 5 closes. If we close no top wick on the 5, I'll think about it. Let me see. We actually might close no top wick too. All right, let's see. Let's lock in here. Let's lock in. Let's see how we close on this 5. If we close no top wick, open no bottom wick, I'll probably take those. I'll try to take that wick entry. All right, let's see what happens. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. All right, let's see how we close here. We want to close no top wick. We want to close no top wick. Okay, and we have a top wick, right? All right, so we have a top wick there. So we wanted to close no top wick, really. But here's the thing, this might still play out though. It might still play out on the 4 hour, especially hourly 2 doing something. 30 coming up, not much of a bottom wick there. 15, 5. Okay, this 5 is coming up. Okay, now it has a bottom wick. We have a bottom wick. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, this, and then there's this here. Okay, if you close above though, you're pretty screwed. Okay, so I'm thinking about the wick entry here. All right, I'm thinking about a wick entry. I'm trying to see here. Let me see. So this came up, didn't push all the way. So we still came here for a bottom wick before we drove up. This one at the very least closed respecting. All right, closed above, came down, thought a bottom wick. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for so this 4 hours still has no bottom wick, right? Yeah, this 4 hours still has no bottom wick. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a tap into this level and I'll take a sell. And then this is a 8 pip vantage point. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, let's see what happens. If this 5-minute can close bearish, that would be nice as well. So if we can get a 5-minute bearish closure here, the next 5-minute opens up, no bottom wick, we come up, tap this level, I'll take a sell right here for us to drive down. Our vantage point is about 10 pips towards this level here. So yeah, that's the plan right now. That is the plan right now. That is the plan right now. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, cool. So this is most likely gonna be my only attempt at a position for the session, right? And then I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, because I'm not a fan of the 10 o'clock moves anymore. Fool me once, you know. Damn, that's the daily flipping though. That's the daily flipping, which is interesting. That daily flip might drive up, huh? Might drive up for that top wick. Interesting. Yeah, the daily isn't really in your favor here, huh? And you're playing in treacherous areas. You are playing in some treacherous areas here. But if you flip on this daily, you might drive up, huh? 4 hour looks like that. Hourly. Yeah. Okay. All right, final 5 of this 15. Let's see what happens. Final 5 minutes of this 15. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, at the very least, we're gonna come down, right? So these levels here. All right, the 5 just closed. Yeah, 5 just closed. 5 closed bullish. The 5 closed bullish. You're making your way up here now, so you're approaching potential wick entry levels. You're entering potential wick entry levels. Damn, let me see. This came up, but then just pushed all the way up there though. Yeah, this one came all the way up there as well. We saw that rejection to the downside for a bottom wick. 4 hour. Yeah, that would be the place, huh? All right, cool. Cool. If we come up here, if we can come up here, tap into this level on this 5, I'll take a sell. Yeah, as soon as we tap into this level on the 5, I'll take a sell. If we can come up here though. Let's see. If this 15 ends up closing, I mean, if we close bullish, it's pretty much wraps for me for the session. But if we flip and close bearish, I'll take those sells as well. Alright. So if this candle flips, closes bearish without driving to fill the range, I'll take a sell there as well. Yeah, but I mean, if that 15 closes, I'm not keen on taking the wick entries at that point. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see. $2.073. All right, let's see. Two minutes left for a closure. Let's see how we close here. Let's see how we close. Yeah, I guess a 15-minute closure wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, for the 15 close, I can't take so let's say this 15 closes bullish respecting this level. I can't take the wick entry, but I'll wait for a top wick towards that level, and then I'll take the flip of the 15, right? That I can take. I can take the flip of the 15 gladly. And if we can take that flip somewhere around, say here, you still got a decent vantage point, about 10 pips. All right, looks like this 5 is gonna close bearish. Look at that 15 gonna close bullish respecting, which is not terrible. I can work with that. Damn, boy. Why am I tired like this? Oh yeah, and appreciate y'all. Forgot to say this, but appreciate every single one of y'all for the 100 subs. You know what I mean? We're only going up. We're only going up from here, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all, man. It's only up from here. It's only up from here. All right, let's see. We're about to close. Let's see how we close. So this 15 most likely gonna close bullish respected. I'm not gonna take the wick entry, but if we can open up no bottom wick, come up, tap this level, I'll take the flip. Right? Let's see what happens. And 3, 2, 1. All right, there goes our closer. I mean, so we already made a bottom wick, so that's whatever. That's whatever. But now I want to see a top wick. I want to see a top wick towards this level, and then if we flip on this 5 or on this 15, if we take out the lows here, I'll take a sell. Let me see. What is this? What is this? Yeah, I want to see a better top wick. So what is my vantage point here? About 10 pips. Can I use that as my vantage point? Yeah, I can. I can. So somewhere around here, right? So that'll be vantage point. All right, we're coming up here pretty nicely. Yeah, we need to just tap into that level and then flip. And then vantage point is 10 pips, not bad. 10 pips, not bad. And potentially we might flip on this 4. right? If we flip on the 4, most likely we're gonna drive, right? Well, we might not drive just because it's Asian session, right? But at least we'll flip on the 4, right? So that's still a potential. All right, so we're making our way up here. As much as I would like to take the sell right now, like as soon as we tap into that level, we have a bottom wick here, right? So we might just continue pushing up. That previous 5 did close bearish though, but yeah, I prefer to see, yeah, as much as I'd like the sniper entries, I prefer to see this. Okay, now we've tapped into that level nicely. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna keep on driving here, or are we gonna flip? Let's see. Yeah, the quicker this 5 flips, the better the position is. The quicker we flip on that 5, the better the position is. All right, let's see. I mean, if we took that wick entry, we would pretty much be break even right now. Well, not really, actually. Let me see. Yeah, if we took that wick entry, we would be break even down here. This is about 7-8 pips. So we would still be, yeah, right there we would be break even. If we took the wick entry, we would be break even right there. Right there we would be break even. I like where we just tapped though. Look where we just tapped. If you look to the left here, the level we just tapped into, you see how we have no top wick, no bottom wick, drove straight down. So that's a key level. That's a key level. So I mean, if you're gonna flip here on the 5, you should push down here minimum towards this level here, which is about 10 pips. That's about a 10 pip vantage point, right? But yeah, you want to see that flip to really confirm the move down, because right now you're still pushing up. Yeah, I would like this position before 10 o'clock, but we'll see. Again, as soon as 10 o'clock rolls around, I'm a dip. When it's 10 o'clock rolls around, I'm gonna have to dip, call it a night. Okay, damn, I'm not so tired, bruh. All right, 40 seconds, let's see. Let's see what happens in 40 seconds. Ten seconds. All right, cool. So there's your closure now. That's your 5 closer. You close respecting. You close respecting. Okay. So we're not gonna take a wick entry here, obviously. Which means let me see. Yeah, I'd say you should see this play out during London session. I mean, this hourly is about to close. I'm not gonna take any trade after 10 though. All right, because the after 10 trades have not been kind to your boy. I mean, you tapped into this level now, right? You're pushing down here. You have no top wick. If you keep on dropping like this and you flip on the 15, I'll take a sell. All right. Especially if the 5, yeah, if the 5 closes below and then you take out those lows on the 15, then I'll consider taking a sell. I mean, this hourly is about to close, so you're most likely gonna close on the hourly without a bottom wick. So there's that. And yeah, there's that scenario. Okay, you are pushing down though. Maybe just a retest, so we'll see. Oh man, I just got, I'm mad tired, bro. Why am I so tired? I'm tired from counting all my money, so you know. Alright, we're driving down here. 3, 2, 1, closed. Bearish, no bottom wick, huh? Bearish, no bottom wick. Let's make a top wick. Let's make a top wick. Okay. That's what you want to see. And I'll be the hourly closing. Yeah. Yeah, it's all types of fuckery, I'm not gonna lie. This is the perfect music for the and this is the perfect music for what's currently going on right now. Let's see. I mean, I'm definitely not taking any buys, right? I'm definitely not taking any buys. These sells, man. As much as I would like to take these sells, they're not setting up. They're not setting up nicely for your boy. They are not setting up nicely for your boy. Ozeba. To be honest, at this point, I'm just here to see how we close. I'm just curious to see how we close. I'm definitely not taking a sell. Yeah, c'est la vie, man. That's pretty much it. So I mean, the move really doesn't want to happen right now. I mean, I guess we can put that one up to a lack of volume and in the Asian session here, but you know, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, man. Things getting hazy. Things are getting a little hazy. Yeah. All right. Oh, you actually did flip, huh? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. So you did flip last second there. You actually flipped last minute or last second there. You flip, close, no bottom wick on the 15. 30 close now. We close respecting this level. Okay, close respecting this level, but above support here. So if you do drive down, it might come down there. This hourly close respecting this level here. Right, coming up, no top wick. Hey, baba. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't take. I do think you're gonna come down here, but I can't take these sells, man. I can't do it. Yeah, your advantage would be right there. There's your 30 here. Yeah, bro. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't take these sells. I'll endeavor to try and, you know, I'll endeavor to try and trade New York session. Not New York, London session. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna stream that, but I'm gonna try and wake up for that. Just because what I'm seeing here, the fact that this 4 hour has no bottom wick, I mean, at this point, you might not even flip on that 4 hour, right? You might not flip on that 4 hour, but I am still expecting that you will, but you might not. But you know, yeah, I'm yapping at this point. Yeah, bottom line is we're not taking any trade right now. If we do start melting here, then it is what it is, right? I guess we just stayed here for nothing, but well, not for nothing, but yeah, it was no positions for us, really. No positions for us. I'm not willing to get into this trade right now because yeah, the time right now, I'm not a fan, right? 10 p.m. 10 p.m. has to redeem itself in my eyes. For now, I think that's gonna be it for me, y'all. I think it's gonna be it for me. Yeah, that 15 flipped last second. That previous 15 flipped last second, literally. Right there. Yeah. Alright, man, that's gonna be it for me. I'm not gonna be able to make it to New York, but you know, God willing, I'll be here for Asian session, hopefully with some more energy, man. I ain't gonna lie, today I'm spent. I am spent. My fault, y'all. But yeah, once again, I mean, we're driving down here. Hey, if we drive down, it is what it is, man. I'm not even, I really can't even see the position here. Well, I can see a position, but yeah, we're sort of, we're combating all these levels now. I'm not a fan, man. I'm not a fan. Yeah, plus 10 p.m. Yeah, 10 p.m. gotta redeem itself in my eyes anyways. But yeah, you're coming down here, you might flip. If you do flip, nicely done. If not, c'est la vie. Alright, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in again. Appreciate you guys for the 100 subs. And yeah, man, we're back at it again tomorrow. Peace.